Hello everyone. Just thought I'd post an update. I've had just not a lot of sugar, a little bit of sugar in the last few days, not a ton. There's about a dozen and a half cans of coconut water I have in the fridge that I stopped drinking, darn them. I don't know, a month and a half ago, that have added sugar in them. And I drank part of one yesterday and the rest of it today, and amazing enough, it hasn't knocked me out. I'm wondering if I might be exiting the latest Lyme flare-up that hit me late April this year, 2022. And I was pretty tired for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, in May of this year. And then June I started working on this truck here. I'm driving my 2009 Ranger. Started prepping it to remove the bed and stuff. And I don't know if you've seen my other videos. I removed the bed, brought it into a shop and had the clutch done, and I got hosed on that one. Oh boy, did I get hosed. But that's another story. It's a shop I don't know if I'm ever going to return to that guy, but I'm going to say his name because him and his beautiful, smart wife come into the restaurant I work at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. So I just don't want to stir that up. Oh boy, it's really windy today. I'm driving next to a lake, and the waves and the lake, they gotta be, there might be some waves that are close to a foot. But yeah, they have a red flag warning for central and southern Minnesota today. I believe the red flag is a warning for people not to have any outdoor burning, no recreational fires, nothing like that, because this wind would just, it would be a nightmare with the wind we have blowing today. We don't want to repeat like the Hinckley fire from about 100 years ago. But anyway, a coworker of mine, her name is her name is Michelle. She had worked at the restaurant. She was hired at the restaurant I work at around 97, about 5 years before I started. She quit, I think about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Well, on Facebook, her husband announced that he came home from work and she had passed away. She was, I think, just 53 years old. I did a Google search on her, and she was 53 years old. And her husband works for a trash hauling company, and so he will be away from home for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row, and then come home because his employer pays him to work in Milwaukee or Madison and fill in where they're short of drivers. And he came home and she was dead. And that's just a shock. What a shock. And there's going to be an autopsy because they just don't know what caused her to pass away. But really smart woman, very, very smart, quiet, private, but just a shock. And she is the fourth coworker of mine to pass away in less than 3 years. At the beginning of the year 2020, can't remember if it was January or early February 2020, one coworker, a gal named Christy, she worked in the restaurant about 2-3 nights a week answering phones. She was really good with customer service and with the computers and stuff. And she had changed to a different anti-seizure medicine, and she had drank alcohol in the bar side of the restaurant the night before. The next morning, she didn't answer the phone. Her dad went to her townhome and found her passed away. 24 hours later, a woman named Beth, who worked as a cook. So Christy was, I think, 40 or 41. Beth died 24 hours later from a heart attack in her sleep. I don't know if she was 40 or 41. One of them was 40, the other one was 41. And so that was early 2020. And then about, I think, the 18th of July 2020, a former coworker named Sam, who only 20 years old, died in a car accident. He had pulled over to the side of Manning Avenue, not far from here, I think to change a tire or something, and then he accidentally pulled out in front of a dump truck. And I was on a I was returning from a pizza delivery. I was literally 1,000 feet away from where it happened, and I heard the impact. I heard what sounded like a giant metal trash can being smashed, and I heard it. I had the windows up in my truck, and I heard it, and then I went east up to Manning Avenue to take a left turn, and because there was a two-way stop sign, I looked to my right, and there was just smoke, deep black dark smoke billowing up into the air. Some accident obviously had just happened. And then I turned north away from where the accident was. It was to my right, probably about a block south of me. And and then on my way back into town, I had to pull over for, I don't know, it was 4 or 5 emergency vehicles. But Sam died instantly. There's more details I'm not going to share with the whole world, and don't really need to share it. Just, he died instantly. His car was very, very crushed. I've talked to a tow truck driver who saw his car, and the car was probably about less than half of its original length after the impact, and they probably had to cut the car apart to get Sam out of it. And so now Michelle, my coworker Michelle, just died in the last, I don't know, well, she was found Friday morning, so she died in the last, I don't know, 3-4 days. But anyway, what can you do? What can you do? That's just the nature of this world. Everybody dies. I'm gonna die someday. Everybody watching my videos is gonna die someday. And anyway, I guess you just gotta enjoy every day, don't you? I think I look a little bit tired, don't I? I've been eating too many of these. I eat these. I love eating these. Or, I think I still have a bag. I love eating these. But I can't, my back starts acting up if I'm eating these. If I eat these every day. Because I'll switch between eating these and eating these. Both of them have potato. I have leaky gut. So I do have some reactions to them. Not really bad. There's like if I had apple or cinnamon, I'd be like, but anyway, yeah, I wasn't close to Michelle, and I felt like crying a little bit yesterday. I didn't break down and cry. I got a little bit teary-eyed, but Michelle was a quiet, likable woman, and my coworkers are kind of in shock. Anyway, well, I can't think of what else to say. I was going to record a video about the school bus driving job, but anyway, I guess I'm just going to stop the video here and let y'all go. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.